Some of the most common questions that I get asked is, what is a Chapter 7 bankruptcy? What are the steps involved? What is the timeline? Chapter 7 bankruptcy is an elimination of your debt. Some people consider it a fresh start. It eliminates the majority of your debt. If you have things like credit cards, medical bills, loans that you took out, those can usually be all eliminated in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. If you have what's considered secured debt, and that's like your car loan, your auto loan, and a home loan, those are secured debts because they're secured by the interest in the car or the house that the creditor has. Typically, you cannot get rid of those unless you also give up the collateral. So if you turn your car in, you can eliminate the debt as well. If you want to keep the car, you're going to usually have to continue paying on the debt, whether it's for the house or the car. Now, the steps in a Chapter 7, the majority of the work is in the beginning of the case, preparing all the forms. It looks basically like a tax return. It's about 60 to 70 pages long. It lists out your assets, your debts, who you owe money to, your income, your expenses, a whole list of different questions that it asks about your financial circumstances, because that all has to be disclosed to the court to determine if you're eligible for a Chapter 7 and what debts you're going to eliminate in the Chapter 7. Basically, the court wants to make sure there's no assets that they can sell to pay your creditors, and that you don't have a bunch of extra income that you could actually pay off your creditors. In that case, you don't qualify for a Chapter 7. Once we prepare all the forms, then you review them, make sure everything's accurate, because you're going to sign under penalty of perjury that everything is correct. We sign them, and everything is done electronically with the federal courts. They're uploaded electronically, and that files the case. 30 days approximately after filing, the court sets what's called a 341A Creditors Meeting. These days, at least right now during COVID, those are being held electronically, like by video or by phone. Normally they're held in person with a trustee who's a private attorney assigned by the government to oversee your case. They usually ask you some very basic questions to confirm who you are and that everything in your case is accurate, that you didn't forget to list something in your bankruptcy petition, that you don't need to change anything. And generally, unless something really looks out of place, then the majority of the questions are going to be very quick, take just a few minutes, and you'll be done. After that, there's typically approximately a 2-month waiting period for objections to your bankruptcy. Those are pretty rare. They can occur, but normally after the creditors meeting, it's about a 2-month waiting period, and then the court processes what's called a discharge, and that's an elimination of your debt. The court issues an order that says your debts are eliminated and discharged, and then they close the case. So from start to finish, it can be 4 to 5 months total, and you're on your way to a fresh start and an elimination of your debts.